Hell yeah, chat. How we doing? Hell yeah, brother. Hope we're all doing well today. And post chat, I see you. I see you post chat. Well, I actually don't see you, technically, because you're watching after the fact. But if you leave a comment, I see it, and I try to heart every comment I see. I'm waiting for the stream to load so I can mute it. Actually, no, it's not. I was going to say it might already be muted, but it isn't. It is not. I was practicing a bit more than that, by the way. A little bit more. A little bit more than that. I think I've done like 20, 25 laps around Hungary today. Not much. Not much. But I feel like I've gotten better. My best time today was a 120 point... I want to say 4, but it could have... Somewhere around 120 is where I got, which is not great. It's still the back of the pack, pretty much, of what we were doing against the AI at the difficulty we're at. So we're definitely going to be struggling in the race today. We already did qualifying. We are at the back of the pack. This is not going to go well. It's not. Like, we're getting last. Like, I genuinely expect to get lapped today. That's hence the title. It might not happen. It might not. You know, the races, their pace isn't always 100%. But we have 25 fucking laps to get into. This is going to take a while. I don't know specifically. We're waiting for upgrades at this point, I think. I'm pretty sure we can't do anything. Well, this is the next one I want to go for, the ignition system. We already pretty much have the best engine, actually, so maybe I should go all in on chassis soon. Yes, that's my plan. We're going to go chassis. Because that's the best place we can improve right now. We're really... Our chassis is really fucking bad. Like, really bad if you look at that at the bottom. That little green bit, if you aren't familiar with the game, is how much the upgrades that we currently have would do, and then the green lines, the black in the middle, is how much this upgrade would do, if I'm reading this right, is what I believe it is. So the upgrades we're working on will do a bit more than what this one would do, but this one does over half of what, you know, those a major and a minor upgrade are doing. That is a huge upgrade right there. So after this race, we're probably going to get some points to be able to do that. So let's get into it. I do have to make sure that actually no, I know DRS assist is on, because with these newer tracks I'm not confident enough in how much I can pay attention to DRS and not spinning out. That's why I'm doing it on the Williams ones, by the way, is because you know, I'm completely familiar with those tracks. I know where the DRS zones are at that point. I've done them enough. Same thing in the Saab playthrough. I turn off the DRS assist. But yeah, no. For this one, we're gonna have it on as we're discovering the tracks for the first time. Hello, game. Thank you. Just need to ask sometimes.
It's race day in Budapest as we get ready for another round of Formula One action. We're not expecting too many retirements at this circuit. There are plenty of...
This genuinely feels like it looks like it could be like in Ohio.
In particular, Ralf Schumacher, who made it across the line in all 10 of his Hungarian Grand Prix starts. We're northeast of Budapest for today's race at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring circuit. 14 corners here, 8 to the right.
This seems like a nice track to go to because there's nothing around it. It would just seem like the simplest one to manage going to.
How our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lando Norris will lead.
Ooh, Lando in the Mercedes up on top.
Max Verstappen will start from P2.
It really threw me off for a second. I forgot.
We have Russell.
It really threw me off.
Oscar Piastri,
Hamilton already in the Ferrari.
Fernando Alonso, Bottas.
Where's Stroll?
Ocon, Magnussen, Sainz, Perez, Albon,
Hulkenberg.
Tsunoda,
Bro's a victim.
Joe, Ricardo,
Or was it? No, it was Ricardo, wasn't it?
Ollie Caldwell, and Goose. Now it's time to head down to the track. And a warm welcome to Natalie Pinkham, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about Goose. What do you make of their performance?
Let me guess, the atmosphere in the team is good?
The atmosphere within the team seems very...
It's the only one they got.
Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do. And that has definitely contributed to the performances.
I really hope in 2024 in the game they have better shit. Softs for 11 seems hard for me. But I think I'm gonna have to be a bit aggressive today. Let's go for... Yeah, we'll do 12-13. I think that's the way I want to go with this. Let's just get into it. I really do not have to be ready for this. We have to wait a while for this formation lap to start in last place. Oh my god. Why are we shaking so much, by the way? Am I, like, glitching into the ground?
Okay, so our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up
Okay,
to
seems
temperature,
fixed.
please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of this lap.
Get those brakes nice and hot. God, it feels so bad having both of us be behind Sargent. Listen, if there's any safety cars today, I promise not to ram into the back of anyone.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Thank you, Mark. Mark. I plan on being a bit shit on the tires today, though. That's exactly why I did the mediums into the hards. So I do not think I could do 11 on the softs and not spin out, right? Not into the grass. It's the last thing we want. Alright, get on the clutch. Just, unlike Saudi Arabia, you know what? Remember when I said I wouldn't go into the back of anyone? I set off a safety car, okay? I set off a safety car. Sorry, Ollie. Oh, Sonoda trying to make moves before the fucking chicane. You can tell I'm a little better there. I'm still not as good as the AI.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Well, already spun out a little bit. It's fine, we didn't lose too much time. We just need to stay in DRS range, that's my goal. We need to just play it slow and safe with this race. Like, I would love to still be ahead of Ollie, but honestly, I need to learn the pace that the AI does on this track, and the best way is to follow. With no one behind me. But I just, it feels like the car wants to spin out literally everywhere. I'm losing about a tenth a sector. Hey Tyler, how we doing today? Hope you're doing well. You're watching me do maybe... This is my worst track after Monaco so far. Right, whoa!
Red flag. No overtaking, please. We'll see you in the pit lane.
Whoa! What happened? Can we get a glimpse? Oh, someone spun out in front and stopped everyone. Oh my god.
Play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race.
You know, let's go for the recommended strategy.
It's good to get back on track. Let's make the best of this restart. Let's go.
No, this literally happened when we started the race. I'm not going in with that damage again. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. No, I'm not. I fucking hate myself right now. Oh, wow, yeah.
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit.
That was a really nasty one, man.
Oh,
this race is gonna be this all just over and over and over and over again.
okay, good work. Great pass.
Oh my god, my tires locked up and I tried to move out of the way. That was scary. Holy fuck. I appreciate you stopping by, Tyler. Oh my god, I'm gonna be pure focus mode today. I really am. Where the hell's Sergeant? Did he red flag? Or did he DNF? No, no one DNF'd. I was last at 22nd. He got really good off the restart then. Oh, is he in front of Perez there? Yeah, he is. If I get into the flow, I can do this. Damn tire lockups. When's DRS going to be enabled? This lap? Yes.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Man, the back of the grid here is still so tight. Oh, I just fucked up royally. Yeah, we need to restart that because that's a penalty too. I broke so late trying to be aggressive. I'm an idiot. Oh, Ricardo making a move on Sargent. Ah! Damn it, Sonoda.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
Ah. I'm not giving that up, Joe. Fuck out of here. He tried to scare me off the line there for a second, or he was defending behind him, probably. It was what it is. Oh my god. I'm going too aggressive. Get the jump on Joe. Switch him back this way. Get out of here, Joe. Man, Ollie is falling off. Ah, come on. Double, come on.
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
This is why I don't like racing on softs for the most part. I'm so bad on my tire wear that they just go so fast. I'm not very good at adjusting on the fly yet.
you're dropping a few tenths per lap to the car ahead. They're just edging away.
Motherfucker. This race is just going to be full. If you hate flashbacks, you're going to hate this whole race. By the way, to people, anyone watching after the fact or now. I just gotta, you know, it's obviously a skill issue, but Joe's losing a bit of grip there too. Maybe I should have done the mediums or the hards after the pit stop too. Man, Ollie's catching up to me. Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? Oh! I mean, it's not as bad as Monaco was, let's be honest. If I could deal with the whole race of Monaco, I should be able to deal with this. I didn't get DRS there? What the... I keep trying to go around the outside on people there, and it's just not going to work out. I'm not good enough. Man, 3 more laps of these tires is crazy.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
Mark, I don't
1.9
fucking want
seconds.
to. I need to keep an eye on my tires. Jesus Christ. Bro, the tire wear is nuts on the fronts right now.
Okay, we're only 2 seconds behind the car ahead. Keep pushing.
Mark, that's not accurate. It's 3.5. Yeah, this is now we're in the area where like I'm feeling like we're gonna get lapped by the end of this race.
Use your overtake button for more power. We need to push.
Mark, I want you to shut the fuck up.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Yeah, I'm changing that. I'm going mediums. Absolutely no way I'm lasting the rest of this race on softs. I'm losing a second a lap on these things because they're so degraded. And because I suck. Again, I will never not deny that. I will say the advantage to using a controller over a steering wheel for these situations is that if I put the stick all the way to the right, it's always going to steer at 100%. You know what I mean? Now I have to learn how to adjust with the steering wheel, which is actually preferred for me.
Caution, caution.
Like, I do like the added realism. Well, we're not getting last, technically. Technically, we are getting last at the same time.
careful. We think you're going to start losing some tire grip anytime now.
It's been happening, dude. I don't know how to tell you about it.
You're losing 2 seconds a lap to the car behind. 2 seconds.
I want him to shut the fuck up. I need to find the thing. But I'm gonna crash if I try. I'm pretty sure there's a mod that would probably let you use your microphone to be like, if you could just say like certain keywords, it would activate it, do the things it wants, or you want. Like if I could just say, Mark, shut the fuck up, and then he'd be like, alright, damn. That'd be great. I have seen an AI that like, an AI mod that lets you have like a Mark that swears at you. And it's a bit more personable, reacts to things a bit more accurately to what's going on. I should look into that, because that sounds fun. Just being Mark fucking, let's get it! Or Mark saying, let's fucking go, after winning a race, sounds like an enjoyable experience, if you ask me. Yeah, I'm literally losing like a second and a half a lap.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 8.9 seconds.
I'm aware of that. Alright. Time to reset that tire wear. Hopefully start making up some ground. I don't think we can get anything but last at this point, though. Although Joe's spending a while in the pit. Although he's probably out now. Yeah.
Okay, off we go.
Joe lost a lot of time in the pit. Did he have to fix damage with Alonso? Is that what happened?
Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
But was it enough damage to like warrant an immediate pit? I can already feel how much more grip there is. Not if you go on the curb there, though. It's so strange how they emulate this, because it literally feels like, you know, I drive like pretty often. Driving is what I do. It's one of the few skills I have in real life, too. But as in just like when I first started doing it, I was able to kind of pick it up immediately. Not many things in my life have I been able to do that. Even the things I've been really good at, like, I'd say the thing I'm best at in my life, which this is going to sound maybe sad to a lot of people, but is StarCraft 2. That took me a couple years to even start getting anywhere good. Literally, I was pretty bad for like 2-3 years.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 18.
And then it just all kind of clicked one day. That's also how things happen for me. Like, with Vinny, for editing for him, I'd say the first 3 months was probably torture for Vinny. Because he was staying up mega late to help me with things. He was revising things like literally 20 times. Like there would be literally like 14 revisions on a single short for the first version. Then there'd be 10 the next version, then 8 the next. Like it'd be insane, right? And it got to the point where Vinny was like, we really need to start improving. And it literally just, I don't know if it was the added pressure. It just clicked that night. I think it was the added pressure. Same with the subathon. Like, the subathon started, and I just got on another new level. where it's like, now we're having like routinely shorts that are like, yeah, 0 revisions. Good job. First draft, 0 revisions. It comes in waves for me. That's why all of a sudden I think I looked like better. Like, I think my first week playing this game, I was so much worse than the next week. And then the improvement started becoming more and more steady. I think there will come a point where it just clicks again and I just start...
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
I think my next big improvement specifically right now is the gas pedal still. And the brake. Once I get more comfortable with gradually putting on the gas in corners like that and hairpins, and I get a better feel for that in general, I think that's my next big level up, quote unquote, for the game. Because in my brain, I've been doing that on a controller for years. So learning it with actual pedals is a lot different. Hey, I appreciate that, Ty. And it's because, you know, learning the steering wheel is something I've basically never done before. I had one when I was a little kid, but I used it for things like Toontown Racing. So, there's that learning curve with using a new way to play a game. What are you doing today, Ty? I mean, we could go back to the first day on the steering wheel, though. Oof. That was rough. That day almost made me regret buying the steering wheel in a way. Because I was like, man, this learning curve is a lot more than I thought it would be. Especially because the buttons were all numbered in the options instead of how it is here.
3.2 seconds.
Like, this has the X, the square, the circle, the triangle. And in the options, you can actually see in the bottom right of the screen, that 3 is the square. That 6 is the X button. Took me a while to learn that stuff. It was ugly. I think that's also the fun, though, of watching someone learn something new. Oh yeah, I need to use overtake on every straight. And it also helps that this is my current, like, hyper focus. So any free time I have, I'm practicing. Well, it's a PlayStation, PC, Xbox wheel. It works on literally all of it. But the buttons, I decided to buy the PlayStation button model. I think it comes in Xbox model as well. So you can get both. I was a PlayStation kid growing up, so I'm like, I'll get the PlayStation ones. But it has a mode button that I can switch from PC to PlayStation to Xbox. So it can literally play all 3. Which is cool. It's very cool. But it doesn't work with every game. There's a list of games, but it works with like F1, Truck Simulator, I think, is that a Corsa maybe? Or that's one people are asking for. I think there's a couple other games that it works for too. Like the main F1 simulator, that's like a real simulator, it works for that too. It's the Thrustmaster T248. No, don't go in the grass. Okay, we didn't spin out from it.
Okay, gap ahead is 24.1 seconds.
Yeah, I definitely want to get into a more sim-like game and try like how, like the most realistic sims of an F1 car and see how terrible it is for me. Because if you look at that, fuck it. You know what? No, we're doing that. Fuck it. It's been a lot of laps since I've had to do one, okay? It's been a lot of laps. Can we get another red flag, please? I would kill for that. Oh my god, a restart with basically 5-6 laps left? Please, red flag, because the safety car I'm not going to catch up with because of the delta. I keep forgetting about my fucking battery. And that's why I chose the mediums. If we were at on the softs right now, it'd be at like 25-30% already, and I'd be sliding all over the place. Yeah, but I would say, even including Monaco, this has been the hardest track for me to learn the flow of. Like, Monaco, I've done a couple races on already, off camera. Well, I've done one on Monaco, on the save. Oh, right, Vinny texted me. I gotta make sure I respond to that. No revisions? Hell yeah. Bro, that's sick. 0 revisions on the 2 shorts I made today. That's a record. That's a new personal best on my job. We love to see it. We love to see it. Ah, that's sick. If only I was doing that well in this race. You know, I think this is the first time in my life, maybe not the first time, but the first one I can remember in my adult life, the first one I can remember in my life, where my real life is going better than any of my virtual lives. I don't know how many people can relate to that feeling. It's kind of weird. You know, after the Chinese GP, it's good to see the Aston Martin DNFing, though. I don't think that's the right Aston Martin. And to be fair, if it wasn't Alonso and it was Stroll that fucking rear-ended the guy during the fucking safety car, I think he retired in this save, so maybe he got his super license revoked. We'll check, if I remember, at the end of the race. Because he's not on Aston Martin anymore. They have a new teammate. It's really funny to see Lando Norris on Mercedes. And then, in this game, Hamilton made the switch to Ferrari mid-season in 2023. Literally 2 years early. It's kind of crazy. And hilarious. Also, way to avoid that slip out there. Fucking gnarly.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel.
Vinny texted me again. Nope, that's not Vinny. My phone is charged. That's what that is. That's what that is.
5 laps of fuel left.
Thank you, Mark. You're talking a lot less, so I'm not angry at you anymore. It's just when I was sucking, you had to be talking a lot. It's not like I'm not sucking now, though. Man, really at 20% I'm feeling these things go? No, I think it's just me just being far too aggressive still. Almost spun there, but I saved it.
And gap to the car in front is 22.
Mark, I just looked at it. I literally just did. I know you can't tell that, but I didn't need to be reminded right then. Felt like I was going in a little too hot after I used the battery there. We saved it. I'm just still kind of giddy over the fact that there's no revisions on 2 shorts. That's what I mean. Like, during the subathon, I just kind of unlocked a new wavelength of editing where it's just like, I'm more efficient with my time, and there's less revisions on everything for the most part. You know, there's the occasional Cage Lock intro with like 6 revisions still, but that's...
Okay, we've got
I have far less experience with those. Now that I've been using the battery everywhere, I've caught up 3 seconds to Ollie. I'm catching up in a second a lap now. But I'm almost out of battery, so like, I definitely didn't have enough to do that to catch up. Corner cutting. No warning for that? Man, the lax rules really are lax. Like, that really... If you don't choose them to be, like, super strict on the rules, they are not strict. Oh my god, I'm losing it. I am losing it. It'd be funny if they gave me a warning for track limits there, but not where I corner cut. That would have been comedy. I think Mike has a set of Corsa. I think I could be getting that mixed up with something else. Second to last lap. Technically not our worst race. Well, actually, technically, I think this might be our worst race. Because Monaco, I think there was like 3 or 4 DNFs. So we didn't get last. Honestly, Monaco was a race we should have DNF'd because we crashed enough. Honestly, this is a race we should have DNF'd because we crashed enough. Technically, DNF does look better than losing by over 20 seconds to Caldwell. Caldwell, if you're a real person, no offense. They just did not do you any justice in this game, buddy. Ollie, if you want to become friends, I'm down. Because I'm going to keep you till you win a world championship, I swear to God.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
I'm not letting Ollie drop his contract with us. He actually has the choice to leave if he wants, though, so if that ever happens, I'm gonna be fucking heartbroken, dude. I'm actually gonna be heartbroken, but it would also be comedy gold. Where, like, Ollie's just like, man, this guy's really annoying. I don't want to be friends with him.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Fuck that sign. That's how I feel about this track right now. Woo! Everyone's watching me technically now, because everyone else is fucking finished with the race. All eyes are on this guy. You know, at least we didn't get lapped. That's the plus to today. I'm going to consider that a win. No, I want to spin out, but no. I got cold feet because I was like, wait, where's the finish line? I thought it was earlier.
Red Bull put up an out.
I do not care. I really do not. Oh my god.
Let's have a quick look at how the driver standings have changed.
How did Ollie do? Alright, we know how Ollie did.
The lead in the standings after today's outstanding
Albon got a penalty.
So then, Natalie Pinkham,
Right, Perez is on Aston Martin
driver
now.
of the day.
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on track today.
Yeah, so
Through the competition
Honestly, Stroll.
Let's move on to the constructors.
Yeah, Stroll retired.
Continue to extend their lead.
So who's
After an
up
event like
instead?
That, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
I think I'm being dumb. I also don't know anyone, so. Yeah, Max crushed us there. I think he tied up our relationship. Tied up our rivalry there. That race did not go well. Did not, but we knew that going in. Hopefully, I think we have Belgium next. Oh, the Halo actually succeeded, thank fuck. Yep, let's go to chassis now. Insufficient points. Ah, you gotta be kidding me.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Oh, it's so frustrating. Oh no, he didn't. He's one up on us. Honestly, this is way closer than I thought we'd be at. Honestly, that's our average finish is 21st, so, you know. Well, technically our average is 14, but it's whatever. Listen, we're still better than Carlos Sainz. That's all I'm saying. Oh, fuck. I just bent my toes and it gave me like a mini Charlie horse in my foot. Holy fuck. Huh. Nope, can't afford anything. Cool. Average speed done. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Belgium! How we doing today, Belgium? It's raining, fuck. I want some waffles. Can we get some waffles around here? Alright, time to basically stare at the mini-map. Oh, we got it. Do we get to go up the hill? Yes! How's this car gonna handle this? That's my question. Not well! Not in the rain, at least! I thought maybe I could just coast through it. No. Fuck! Okay. I could have had that. I could have had that. Oh, the ending's not the end of that. Straight. It's after the curve. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, 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 no. We're not disqualifying in the first turn. Beautiful. We at least got bronze. I'll take it. That's at least money and acclaim. Ah. Alright, there we go. Might not be much, but some. I definitely could have gone faster up that hill, gotten the gas earlier, but I wanted to be careful not to spin out again. I wanted to make sure we actually finished one. If only that would actually give us facility points as well. Let's go to the race weekend. Oh! This looks like it's gonna be a fun track, though. It's gonna be raining a bunch. Oh, it's a sprint weekend. you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go for the rest of the stream. We are gonna do this in time trial. We're gonna do my first experience there, even though that is gonna be different. I don't feel like getting on the rain right now. I don't wanna get in the rain right now. I hate driving in the rain in this game. I hate it. It's something I gotta get better at. So I am happy that's in the practice and the sprint. Things that don't really matter as much. We can move from Hungary. Wonderful. Alright. Really? No downforce, basically, is what they recommend. Oh yeah, this is definitely a fast track. Yeah, invalidated track times. I do not give a shit. Okay, well that's wrong. Immediately. But we're still ahead of the default ghost, and that's all that matters. Listen, if you fall behind the default ghost, I'm sorry. I did that full through my first try. Easy. It actually really almost went away from me. That was kind of freaky. Wow, wow. My legs are gone. This track looks like it's going to be a lot of fun once I get it down. I love a high-speed track where most of the corners are high-speed with some low-speed corners to really balance things out. Let me actually try to learn how to take that. All right. Definitely not an easy track. That first hairpin's gonna be tough to get right. And then we got this. Jeez, imagine how terrifying this is to take in real life. Jesus Christ. Man, this track is so fucking fast. I'm actually gonna need to do this with other cars on the track to actually learn how fast and slow I should be taking these things. That's what would be great if the time trial thing wasn't like completely glitched from the car livery mods. I guess that's the only way I can assume it is. I think 150.9 is probably bad. In fact, let's head to the garage. I think we're at the hour mark already. No, we're not, actually. We can see this. Wow, 11 seconds. That's horrible. But this, no. That's what's glitched, and that's what makes it so I can't actually do the time trial with anyone. I am probably going to call it here for it. No. Call it here. Let myself go to bed. Since I didn't really get much sleep last night. I went to bed at 7:30 in the morning. And I didn't get to sleep for like an hour after that. So, you know, I'm going to try and sleep. For once. Before King comes in the chat to yell at me for not sleeping again. Which I appreciate. Listen, I hope you all had a great time tonight. I had a great time. Well, I mean, I had a measured time with the race. But I had a good time overall. I had a good time. I do hope you all have a great rest of your day, and if you're not having a rest of your day, if you're going to bed like me, I hope you have a good day tomorrow as well. Lurkers, non-lurkers, post-chat, current chat, love you, appreciate you. Have a great rest of your night. I already said that. Bye-bye!